I've been cold for so long. One touch and we're igniting, setting fire to it all. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn down. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now, 'cause baby
Hello everyone, and welcome back for a bonus stream today. I sort of discussed doing it yesterday, but I wasn't going to do it. Then I processed the first like 10 photos, and I thought, what the hell, I'll throw it up. But we're going to end the stream there today, though, because I'm hungry now. All this talk of fish and chips. But yeah, I like the bag sausages as well there. But it's been ages since I've had some part of fish and chips. There was I think I've mentioned it before. There's a place in Shap, if you're ever in Cumbria. Go there, but don't sit in. Take it to take away. You can just drive it. Drive up the road, and you can pull over, is what we used to do, and have it. I don't know what it's called, but it's the only chip shop in Shap that I'm aware of, anyway. Or if you're in back in my hometown. If you go to North Shields, if it's still there, the Waterfront Fish and Chip Shop. That's a really good one as well. I used to enjoy that one there. But anyway, what we're doing today is it was taking me over a month to put the words together for Gravy's story. It's 6 pages long, which I'll preview for you if I can click on here, on there, click on Gravy. Give that a second to load. So we have that's big enough on the screen there, yeah. So I've been rather busy. It's taken a long time to compile it, unfortunately. Normally I like to try and do this within the first 3 days, but it's just so much to put in. I actually have to add an extra line in as well that I completely forgot. But yeah, this is all about Gravy. I do occasionally in the future, after I've released these, I do go back and edit them, like so the speckled one and the barbecue ones and such. There's actually more in there now, because there's little things that you forget. So I've put, over time, if I think of something, I'll go and I'll fit it in somewhere within the page. But anyway, we have here 128 photos. Not all of them need to be processed because some of them were actually already processed, and when I was able to get them off my phone, because it's all a bit of a mix. There's chicken pictures are just all over my entire network. There are multiple devices, there are multiple hard drives, there's a stack of them on the server downstairs. It's impossible to keep track of them at the minute without buying like a petabyte storage unit and then just putting all my drives into it. So, we're not going to do like Photoshop or anything like that. We're just using Lightroom, which is a nice quick editing tool. I use Lightroom anyway as a first stage when I'm processing any photos for my clients and such. Anyway, I'll do a preliminary process in Lightroom, then pass it over to Photoshop where you do all the proper stuff. But we're not going into the full Photoshop. Let's click on some of these though, and I'll ramble a bit as we go. So I've actually already processed this one there. Only a few little minor tweaks I think I made to it. Because there's only so much detail you can get from a picture, which is on like this old of a phone that this particular one was from. Yeah, I keep thinking about her every day, missing me cuddles off her. I will miss my little baby. I did put you somewhere in that Word file, somewhere about the Gravy fan club. I'm gonna have to find I'll find the line. Let's see. It'll be highlighted somewhere in bold for the word YouTube. There we go. Streaming with her loving friends, the official Gravy fan club, Royalty and Chrissy. Right, let's close that one there. Just as well, in the background, look who's hard at work. Well, maybe he's checking on Ergon a little bit and see what he's produced over the past couple of hours. I actually had to move him down there because he was at the mob farm. So I put him on the train, and I went and did some other things, and eventually lands where he needs to be. That's what we've got here. See, just minor little tweaks that we're going to be making to these, because I want to do, basically this is sort of like the express package that I do with my clients. If they get the small business package, which is £75 an hour, and I just storm through the processing of them. I don't have a button to do my advert to put that into the chat. I'll have to come up with a better title for this stream as well. Because I only decided a couple of minutes to go to do it, and I'd prepped nothing. But there we go. This is the first day of Gravy out and about in our old home. And this was the little bird that Gravy ate. Poor little bugger. It was stunned. And then it was lunch. And we see some of these old pictures that are a bit pixelated, but not all of these photos will wind up on the web page in the end. But these are the finalists, shall we say? And that was her lying in the sun with Bisto. Because Bisto is so bright that she's blown out the camera. Can we get any? No, I can't get anything better on that. Oh, this was a picture that within the story, when you come to read it, there's a bit about an egg that got laid premature, and this is the premature egg. But I'll save the story from that for when you actually read it. Yeah, look at that little face. Now, I'm almost at the point where I processed up to this picture when it comes to it. This is, again, one of the homes that we had to live at, like, temporarily. We had, like, temporarily house her in this location, and it wasn't a particularly good location for her. I'm hoping these are actually, I'm just standing up at the top of the page there, because obviously I'm on the ultra-wide, so I've got all controls and all that for the photo on either side. You guys have just got the image in the middle. There's a photo which pairs with this one. This is Oxo Paxo. And was that my phone ringing? No, apparently it's snowing outside. It was really, really hot just before when I was outside. Yes, snow roll tea. Look at the three of them having a dust bath together. But you see where this tent is, just off to the side, was speckled in her own throne, where she had her, where she was having a bath on her own, and she wouldn't let any of them join her. So the three of them had to cram themselves into the one tire together. Oh, this is after we moved here. And same again, the three of them having the dust bath together. Little speckles there. Little baby. That'll be Tika there because she was lighter. These ones I haven't. I'm not photoshopping these ones at all. I made some adjustments to them, but it didn't. I didn't like it. I like the original, just like pure, straight out of the camera. Yeah, I'm going to stick that back to default. Just with the lens flare. Well, that one again there. So those will be left as is. And there's Oxo in a little dust bowl at the back there. Little speckles having a bath. And Gravy, I think, had just come out of the bath down here. I've already processed these ones anyway there. You can see sort of the before and after from the picture there. So I've got like from whatever the camera picked up to like the more actual like natural colours. So actually Gravy looks grey. Right, let's scroll along the bar at the bottom there. Where am I up to next? There were just minor tweaks to this one as well there. This is when I had her on my knee and I called her a chunky monkey. Getting us in the sun there. I know, I'll leave the crop where it is. sitting on my arm. Yeah, she looks dead shocked, doesn't she? Right, let's have a look. Too far. I want to take away a little bit of that. Put a bit of that in. Before you can see underneath there barbecue. It's like, how dare you insult her? Barbecue was hiding underneath there and wrapped up in my jacket. This was probably me telling Gravy off because she would have been pecking barbecue. My phone keeps buzzing again. Oh, your Spiral Galaxy parcel will be delivered on the 12th of April. What day is it today? Oh, it's the 9th. So that's Tiny Epic Pirates on the way. Finally, it was the shipping container was delayed after it made port. But yes, we've got that one, so I'll have to have a few games of that, and then we'll put that on stream. Now, do I need to make any more? Actually, the question is as well with like this, these are taken like with an old iPhone. There's only so much more you can pull out of the picture. See there, which is a little bit of the before and afters. What we got next? Getting cuddles with Gravy. See, this one probably not be able to get anything out of it because most of the information is lost due to the way it's been exposed on the phone. Can I rescue any detail out of it? Probably not. No, those whites are gone. Get a little bit more natural colour out of it, I suppose. Try it. At least in her anyway, the rest of the scene's a bit over. But I might be able to drop it a smidge. It's probably the best I'm going to get out of that one. I say we're just quick fire processing these. There's no like super rush. Look at that. And just put a little bit of that in. Nope, wrong way. See, that one was dead grainy anyway. Just slap that on. And just that. Yeah, that's probably the best as I can get out of that one. Maybe drop the red just a tiny bit. Some of the magentas can probably go down a little bit on that as well. Look at that. Right in the lens. Oh, it's determined to keep pulling that in that direction, isn't it? Every time I click on it. What we got there? Yeah, I think that's nice for that one. It's beautiful, like the. As she got older, the colour change on the feathers around her face there. I know, she was such a beautiful little girl. I miss having me cuddles off her. She was my little hot water bottle. She kept me warm. Oh, look at that baby. This is one of the few occasions she climbed up on my shoulder. This might have been, if she's on my shoulder here in the kitchen, this might have been the day that we lost Noodles, because she climbed up. Actually, each of them climbed up there because that was Noodles' shoulders, because you know Casserole sits on my right shoulder. Noodles used to, Casserole's sister used to sleep on my left. And all of them climbed up onto my shoulder as if to say, well, where is she? She's not there. Alright, let's see. Just adjust that a smidge there. That'll be fine there. Bring that up, which is giving me too many of them. We'll push the greens away a little bit. Maybe just push that a tiny bit higher. Oh, you don't want any photos of me. That's a thing as well that I might regret. I don't know if any of you have noticed. Earlier in the week, I put a new redemption in for the chicken eggs, but you haven't mentioned it, so I assumed that you'd never spotted it, or you weren't interested in it. That is. But that particular redemption, because there are photos of me in there, I may regret. Yeah, that's okay for that one. I don't think I need to make any like major over adjustments to it. You haven't seen it, Royalty. Have you clicked on it to see what it tells you? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be super lazy, and I'm going to sync these two pictures because they were taken one after one another. So technically, they'll be the same. There we go. Royalty saving it for that one now. Look at this. There was a busted egg one day. Every now and again you pick them up, you drop them, or occasionally the girls accidentally stand on them and crack them. So if I get that, I used to just chuck it down for them to eat. And look at that face, just covered in egg yolk. Right, let's see, what do we need to fiddle with dials on this one? No, it might be a bit too far. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I want to take the greens down a bit. The greens in the picture look a little bit too much. There we go. So every time I'm doing that, you see the little line flash down. That's like the before and after. The before is on this side, and then the after is on the other. I just keep flashing it every now and again just to see how far my adjustments have gone. They're only just like little minor adjustments, is what we're making here. Because most of the pictures would have been, these ones are all JPEGs. I'm going to dig out some raw files as well of unreleased, unseen photos. That I'll put out. That I'll process some of those. Well, some of them actually have already been processed, but just never released. But I'm going to pull some photos out of those various archives as well. Oh, why on earth does it? Every time I click on that button there, it puts it the opposite way where I'm trying to pull it. Yep, speckles. She was never chunky monkey, wasn't she? She was so much taller as well. There's two of these these two are really tall compared to Castrol, who's hiding at the back there. Let's see. That's probably slightly more natural for like the actual colours of the day. Do I get my brush? And normally when you click on the brush, it normally makes something stupidly over the top on one of the settings, but it looks like it's been alright today with the new version. Right, let's just give a little adjustment to speckled. try and give her a little bit more. That could go really weird. Just adjust that a bit more. Nah, it's going a bit funny. I'll just leave it there. It'll be fine. I'll put the brush tool away. Now what we got? Gravy in the box. It's almost filling the entire box. Let's see, let's pull some of those greens out of the back. Get rid of them. There we go. Look at them. Gravy on the top there. Casserole hiding down the back. Should better be careful because if gravy was to poop, it would go straight on her. This is image 27 as well, of like 128. Yeah, that brightens that one up a nice little bit. Do I want to adjust the exposure just a smidge? Oh, there's my phone buzzing again. Apparently I'm getting a notification that I'm close to Tesco's, and do I want to scan with the app to like at the checkout with my Tesco's card? No. We are miles away from Tesco's. There, I think that one's right there just for a quick adjustments. This would be gravy. She's waiting to be carried out in the morning for breakfast. Yeah, a little head tilt. Did you see the little video snippet that I released yesterday on the Discord? Where it's just like coming into the camera lens. It's only like 2 seconds long. Yeah, because that's you know, on the iPhone it's got the, I don't know what they call it, but when you take a picture, it also records the second before and the second after the picture to make a little. So like when you hold it, it makes a little like 2 second moving picture thing. And when I've been taking them off my phone, I've been I've had those like stored as like MOV files. I just 1 second. I just realised I may have not set. Yeah, because we're on the Zoom page. Change that. There we go. Just in case. Got to be super careful with Lightroom, you see. Or my photo archives in general here. Don't want to click on the wrong archive. Alright, so what do we need here? A little bit more of that. You gotta watch out for some of the other photo shoots. You don't want. That one looks all right there. It's where we at now, in the garden. No, it's hardly Chrissy's ultra porn connection. I mean, nothing can beat that. It's just clicking on the wrong folder and it being like a bouncy with Jade's bouncy bouncies. You're such a bad influence, you two, you know. Right, let's put some more yellows into that one. I mean, Chrissy. Yeah, exactly, royalty. Let's bring that one up there. No, surely, royalty. That title is reserved for Mr. Socks. That one will be alright for that one. What we got next? Just so beautiful, isn't she? See, lots of these I'm not going to have to make any major adjustments to, just little tiny tweaks. Just so soft. It's a shame because I remember, it must have been last year. I remember you mentioned that you with one of your relatives or something like that. Were you doing like a driving tour or something like that, or you were going on a big driving trip with one of your relatives or something? Because you could have swung by and I could have put her on your knee and you could have given her an actual cuddle. Is that going to be enough for that, or do I need to adjust that as well? No, I think I'll leave that one where it is. Oh, is it supposed to be? I remember you saying it last year, but I couldn't remember when you said it was for. But that was supposed to be like for now, give or take. But yeah, with COVID and with the baby as well, you don't want to be messing around running up and down the country. Just to make sure that Chrissy now does all the slave labour jobs. Look at that stuff in her face. This is why she had a little dinner plate, you see. Right, let's twiddle these dials. Now, is that just like more like a general thing though? I know it is definitely for me. I'm more of a night person, you see. I hate getting up in the morning. Ooh, hang on, I pushed that too far. There we go. Bring that back there. Let's just try and adjust that again. Yeah, I think that one's alright now. What we got next? We're on photo 33. Oh, have you had your gotten your shot early? My mum and my mum's friends that have had it, all of them have said that the following day, in like the time after it, they've all been sort of like knocked back by it. Do I bring the greens up or nah? No, that'll be fine where it is. Oh, no, not the COVID one. Well, we still blame Chrissy anyway. Oh, do you not get that one now till after? Yeah, I know. What? I'm trying to think. When's like the due date? Because probably by the time it's like I don't expect to be called probably till the arse end of the year. So you probably get it at the same sort of time anyway. Let's see. Yeah, end of August, so probably, yeah. And the under 30s are being given it now. That must be in the UK then. They mustn't have got that to like to those age ranges up here yet. Well, you know, I kind of like the originally when it had a little bit more fire in it. The little baby. Alright, what are we on to now? 35. Look at that little face. I don't think I need to make any more of that one. Oh, you're gonna film it, Roti? You think with all those piercings you'd be fine with it? What does that give that? A little bit of that. I think I want it to maintain a little bit more warmth in the image. Cry on the way home. Then complain about it for days. He got woozy just by mentioning it. I don't know, what are you going to do with him? Oh, look at that. Beautiful gravy. You know what? Oops. I'll leave that one there. This is the picture that goes with that little 2-second clip as well. Ah, the little face. Look at that there. See a bit of speckled in the top there. Oh, look at that. Get these lovely photos of her. Bring that back just a few degrees. There we go. Yep, she's a head model. Just that. No, it's a bit, the magnification thing on here is a bit of a pain in the ass. I wish I could have filmed it when little KFC tried to mount her in like a pinball tables like the flickers. He just belted them off. Little casserole. Come play in the bushes. I'm going to put a little bit more of that into it. There we go. There we go. Image 41. I think that'll be fine for that one, actually. Just brings a little bit more detail back in the background. There we go. What we've got next? I fiddle with that dial there. Next up, get the cuddles. At some point as well, thinking about bonus streams, I will have to do the farming simulator one at some point soon. You'll definitely be able to get all your eggs together to get your ultimate access pass. Look at the way she's standing there. That's how about using the ultra wide. Oh, look at that. This is what she would have been out in the rain. This is her climbing in for a cuddle, soaking wet. Of course, climbing on me so she can dry herself off on me. Yeah, the crazy hairdo. There you go, waiting for her snacks to be served. What we got there then? Yeah, there's a because she knew she didn't have to scratch for anything, which is why we used to have to get our nails cut at the vets. She didn't scratch for our food like the others do, or like dig up bugs, because she knew that one, everything was provided for her on these various plates, and two, I used to dig up worms for her so that she could, she didn't have to like dig them up. Basically, I would serve them to her on the end of the shovel. I don't know if that was shown in any of the streams. I did on Discord the other day. I shared the link to the playlist for the girls. Look at that, sitting there with my little beak open. Got there then. I think I want a little bit more yellows in that. Just make it a little bit warmer. What we got here? Sitting in the sun. What we could do something like this. Just grab that. Oops. Undo. Oh, duplicate it. There we go. Just little adjustments. Yeah, but they all tap with the Morse code. Did we get in trouble for that somewhere for the Morse code? I can't imagine where though. That's food all over our beak. Oops, clicked on the wrong dial there. Casserole still taps out our Morse code. She was tapping it just before there. Casserole, the little troublemaker. I had to go in there just before like starting this. I had to go and have a quick shower because she had a dust bath. Then she climbed on my shoulder and shook off on me. Yeah, definitely got upset by it, didn't they? No, look at that little face. Yeah, good girl, Casserole. Cheeky little bugger she is. So she was to sit on my shoulder. It's her favourite place. A safe spot. All chickens have like their little safe spots they like to go to. You know, and that's just for her. That's my shoulder. You know, I might bring this one in a smidge. There you go. There we go, that's better. Image 52. There we go, look at that crazy chicken's face. Beautiful little baby. I can't bring any more of that back. There's like lens flare inside of it. Yeah, it's mostly done. I mean, it's out of focus anyway because she's so close, but it doesn't matter. I think the focal line is actually here. Everything else is out of focus. What we got next? Sunbathing. Look at Casserole's expression there. Yeah, that girl's definitely nuts. Right, let's see if we can artificially make the grass look a bit better. Not too far. It's a little bit more green. I think this one was taken with the old iPhone. There we go, next one. Alright, what we got next? He's trying to hide under the grass there. There we go. What have we got next? That one's same again. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to be really lazy because them two are obviously taking one after another. Let's just synchronize the settings. Now what we got? Just knocking my wrist rest off. Actually, whilst I'm picking that up. Oh, is that all the water I've got left? That's that one. Now, next three we're taking one after another. Now, will that be alright for now? Should I? Maybe bring out that a little bit more. Little baby. What have we got next then? More right in my face pictures. You see a little chip on her beak there. Scroll along a little bit more. Image 64. Face full of grass. Let's bring the oops. Oh yeah, it's always the way. And of course they want to read it at 4:45 before they knock off for the day, don't they? Oh, thinking of paperwork. Hang on. Start this up in the background. Oh yeah, it'll take 2 minutes to archive. That's fine. Right, where was I up to? Hopefully the stream won't cut out because when it archives, there's a lot of data to archive when it does its quick backup there. I think that'll be alright for that one. I'm going to sync it to the next one because they're both more or less the same picture. In fact, they may be the same picture and I've just duplicated it by mistake. Yep, they're 100% the same picture. Even got the same file name. Alright, let's put that tool away there. And Let's see. Just tiny little bits to get a little bit extra detail. She looks a bit cheeky in that one, doesn't she? Next one. See, some of these pictures you see, you don't notice till you're looking up close. There, because they've got the two eyelids. So they've got the outer one here, and you can just see there, it's like as she's blinking her inner eyelid. Ooh, too far. Under the bush. Amount of times I had to crawl around. Oh, do cats have them there? Have them too? I don't think I ever noticed them on my cats before. Little Minty and Susie. Our little face there, little gravy. Photo number 70. This is Gravy waiting at my chair, wondering why am I not there to lift her up and give her a cuddle. At least my chair where it used to be anyway. Before we got the new chairs. Yeah, it's like, Casserole hangs around at the bottom of the stairs because she's waiting for me to come back down. So we will just crop that down a smidge. And that was taken on the really, really old iPhone. So the quality is going to be pants on them. So there's not really much I can bring back out of some of these images. It's the three of them all waiting in front of my chair. Right, that's 71 images. We've crossed the halfway mark. Actually, we're beyond the halfway mark. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend the next 1 minute checking to see what has Ergo done for us today without dying on a lily pad again. What we got? Almost a row. Yeah, they want that cuddles. Right, I emptied out. I had all these shulkers here the other day to empty the stuff out, and it's still tons. Yeah, that orange Lightroom breaks. I had to take them last week, I think, was it, to go and mend his stuff? I think it was last week where I had to quickly run them up to the gold farm. We still have tons and tons of I mean, that's what, 1, 2, at least three double chests high of stock still. I think that's Oh, we hit the glass, typical. Otherwise that would have been a perfect landing. Of course, we've got a cat here as well to keep the phantoms away. Quick snack. Minimise that. Let's Ergo back to work. Does that one look like your sister's? Let's have a... It's following us. Just set Ergo's spawn point here as well. I don't know where it was when I last set his spawn point. Because Ergo, purposefully, I don't let him sleep. I just let him set his spawn point through the day. Because I need him to have as many phantoms above him as possible so that we can try and get the kill the 2 phantoms achievement. I'm sliding down my jet. Oh, look at the little baby. Let's see if I can just take away a bit of the haze off that. That's a little bit better. What we got here? Sleepy gravy. Black with orange. What colour eyes are on there on the cat with Ergo? Only 5 years. That's not enough time for a manager to learn how to do their job. we were actually discussing yesterday. People are always promoted above their competency. The random chicken stuff in the back. I think I did put some photographs of them on the Discord months and months ago. But it's always the same, isn't it? With the management. There was actually a story that Review Tech USA told years ago when he was actually discussing the same thing. You get a manager who's you get somebody, a member of staff. Let's say they work in a burger place, and they're the best burger flipper. They can make perfect burgers. You know, they're there for years. They get on brilliant with all the staff and the customers. You know, they do their job perfectly. So then, after so many years, the company says, "Oh well, you know, you're really, really good at this. We're going to give you a promotion, and then so we're going to make you, you know, branch manager or like supervisor or something like that." And then you'll find that they fail because it's not what they're capable. You know, it's not competent enough to do it because they've been promoted beyond their level of competency, which unfortunately is how it's. My management are always useless. I think that one will be alright for that one. Sleep on my wrist. So you want to adjust that a little bit higher. Nah, let him squirm. Look at this. This is about, I put the plate in front of Gravy so that she always had access to our food. Try and pull back some more of the greens out of that because it's a bit much, isn't it? There we go. You're the last one there using it. See, the way it should always be is the manager should always be able to do and be willing to do all the jobs that are under them. That's why I refer to there's managers, I call them badge pointers, because those go, I'm management, I'm not, I'm not doing that sort of thing. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Not in my view, anyway. Oh, look at this. Crop that down a bit. Feeding time at the zoo. Speckled in front because she gets fed first. They're all craning up to whatever I've got on the plate. You see in the back there next to my seat? I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the stream, but that is a stack of chicken books. Yeah, shortbread. What else is on the table? Oh, that's more chicken memorabilia as well there. And that's the bag that it came in, because that must have been the day that I got that glass rooster ornament. I wonder who ate this chocolate here. I've not ate chocolate for so long. Oops, wrong button. Pushed that a little bit too far. Let's just bring that down a little bit there. Get rid of some of those blue twinges. Oh, that's better. Look at that. On the watch strap. She used to peck my arm until I would like pull my sleeve up. You rest a little beak across my wrist. Sleepy chick. Oops. There we go. What have we got next? More gravy getting cuddles. Let's see, 2 minutes left. Has Chrissy finished his paperwork? It's submitted for approval. Yeah, that little beak's bunged up. Yeah, doubt it. Just can't get the staff, can you, Roti? Trying to speedrun it. Don't forget to spin the mouse wheel to jump. Actually, I want it more warm than that one. Just that, just a smidge. There we go. I mean, technically with some of these, I should be doing sharpening to get rid of all this stuff as well, but it's never going to be seen. There we go. I think we've already processed this one, but I will process it again. And then when I do like my final sort later on. There we go. Look at that in the grass. I don't actually think I need to make any adjustments on that one. Maybe it's just that it just brings our feathers down a tiny bit. So they're a bit more visible. There's Gravy watching over Speckled when she wasn't well. Yeah, she's a good little baby. Ooh, what were me and Gravy watching when I took this picture? What film or TV series is that? There's the quiz. Okay, so what could that have been? Trying to work out, can I make out what the costume is? Kind of makes me think Western. Memories. I've been watching a John Wayne film, perhaps? Anyway, move on to the next one. This was me every night. Blankets just in case they pooped. Casserole. You can see that casserole's like leaning on on the side of my face. You got speckled. It's asleep in my arm, and I'm just tickling Gravy down the bottom. I don't think I need to make any adjustments to that one. Just run it through my standard adjustments. Yeah, that's fine. You like this one, Roti? So, actually, what's your current egg count up to? How close are you to getting 1 week's access to the ultimate chicken thingamajiggy, whatever it was I called it? 37.8. Two and a bit away. See, if Chrissy if Chrissy was nice, he would get it for you. 3.2 away. You'll easily get that by the middle of next week. You have to remember on is it Saturday night? You have to leave a tab open. Make sure you don't lose the egg count. Look at her asleep on my leg there. What we got here? I don't think I need to make too much to this. Just maybe a little bit to that. Yeah, that's fine. What we got here? Sitting with her head in the sun. Oops. Clicked on the wrong bit. Was it, he can't count. It's Friday afternoon. We don't have to count on Fridays. What we got next then? In the garden. We're on 91. We're getting there. So they weren't going to read it anyway then. So you would have wasted your time because I take it they've knocked off now at 5. Yes, 5:05. You're off the clock. Tell them all to bugger off. Did I tell you when I used to be IT manager at Stevenson's? And it was one day because I converted them from like all like crazy ways that they had of all doing to like one system, which is actually this system. Just lock myself in the background there. Well, I must remember actually I need to roll out version 181 to all my clients as well, because I've just released the new edition. But I remember there was one day you come in shooting and yelling and carrying on. It's like, I want this done, and me and Jack were like sitting there, and he's Jack like turned around and says, you know, David's working on it. He's actually coding something to do that very task. And he's like, no, I want all that information. I want it in a spreadsheet. And I want it today. And I'm like, well, why? Because you want a static spreadsheet done by hand with all this data today, which will only be a slice of today's figures. Whereas if you just shut up and let me finish what I'm coding, it'll take maybe 2 days to code. We'll be able to select any time frame you want to be able to gather the data that you're asking for, because that's what the whole point of the project part I was working on. Like, no, I want this spreadsheet by the end of the day. So, you know, after arguing back and forth for about an hour, we're like, fine, we'll do it. We'll waste an entire day. So me and Jack did nothing else for that entire day other than work on this little spreadsheet. We didn't answer the phones. We didn't process any customer accounts. Got to the end of the day, we submitted the world's most pointless spreadsheet, and he never looked at it once. Which is exactly what we told him he would do. You know, it was his money. You know, we were getting paid for the day regardless. No wonder he bankrupted that company. Never even got paid in the end for some of our final wages. Yeah, you get moaned at when you're not answering the phones. That was the thing when I used to work in the hotels. It used to really annoy us because, just me on the reception desk, say, and let's say I've got a customer at the desk and they're checking in, or I'm selling them a room or something like that. In Travelodge's rulebook, this is what their procedure is. If I'm dealing with a customer at the desk who's face to face with me and the phone rings, I have to tell that customer, sorry, I can't continue with your check-in, I have to answer the phone. That's Travelodge's policy. So I have to stop what I'm doing and pick up the phone. Now sometimes those phone calls, because you get like, you know, stupid people, you know, the customers being all stupid, you get the stupid ones that would come and sometimes you'd be stuck on the phone with them for an hour. So it's like, you want me to talk to them on the phone for an hour whilst this person is waiting to get their keys? No. If it's important, they'll ring back. I used to get loads of offers. They used to have me in the office all the time for, like, why are you not answering that phone call? It's like, can you see the queue? I'm face to face with these people. I'm not answering the phone for 20 minutes because some muppet left their phone charger in their room. Like, oh, will you post it out to us? Yeah, just let me take the address down. You know, Russell's papers. Have I got any papers next to the phone here? Yeah, I'm writing down that address. Yeah, it'll be in the post. Right, what do we got here? What's my phone buzzing again? Oh, junk mail. That's the thing with having like a public listed email address for my business. Delete, because I'm not interested in whatever scam they're running. What have we got here? I'm going to up that a tiny bit more. Image 95. This is Gravy cleaning my plate after I finish my croissant in the morning. She'll love those. I'll bring this down a bit. There we go. This one. Oh, is it snack time now? You've still got me hungry now. I'm still thinking about food from before. Feeding time at the zoo. No problem. I'll catch you later on if I'm still on, because I'm getting to the end of the pictures, and then I'll be wrapping up. Once I export them. Oh, look at that. You got to collect those bonus eggs, Royalty. Yes, it will go on YouTube, but it won't be available till tomorrow. Because I've got to wait 24 hours because of the terms of service and what have you. Assuming that it works, because I had loads of. I wanted to go to bed last night, and YouTube. It all went weird on the back end, and the video got corrupted or something, so I had to download it and re-upload it and what have you. Hopefully this is all working. No bother there. I'll catch you later on, because we've got Zelda tonight anyway. So if I don't catch you before then. Don't forget my fish and chips. The curry sauce. Gotta have that. I think I can probably get away with just... Actually, I can sync all these for these, because these are the same. What we've got here then? Sleeping chick. Fast asleep. That's like, I've been caught taking a picture. Right, what we got here? Do I need to adjust anything else on that one? Move my microphone a bit. What have we got? Click on that one. Right in the camera lens. A bit warmer. There we go. Actually, no. Just a tiny bit. There. Now we've got to play the game as what were we watching behind the screen? And then we've got gravy as normal. Sitting down, head in the dish. Lazy chick. And one right in her face. And snoozing in the garden. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, we were watching Dice Breaker. You just see one of their, that's probably their podcast or something in the background. Either that or they're playing D&D. There we go, just little tiny tweaks is all we need. So, 108 of 129. Oh, look at that little face. Oh, no, let's just bring that in there. Yep, I definitely tell what we're watching here. We were watching Stargate. Stargate theme music made gravy purr. Right, the next 4 pictures look like they're the same, so I can sync those. And then we'll take a look at them in case any minor adjustments need to be made. And then we'll still see the SGC there in the background. Oh, we're watching Lord of the Rings in this picture. You see there, her one side of her beak had grown really, really long. Actually, both had, but that side had broken off already, and just waiting for this side to snap off. Yep, we're still watching the Lord of the Rings in there. This is in the first one, the Fellowship. So that's the at the ford, and then that's the Hobbits in Rivendell. There we go. We've got Gravy in our little little box where she could sit and watch the telly and have a chest supported after the growth started growing. Just bring that down a smidge. And you can see, because Gravy had her own special food, Casserole decided to fling it everywhere. Because that's how Casserole rolls. Sleep in our little box watching the telly. Oops. Oh, a bit too far on that one. There we go. Oh, we're here. Oh, watching Stargate. There's a shock. Do I need to adjust that? No, I tell you what, maybe's. I don't really think it's too necessary. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's see, 116. More Stargate in the background. That one will be fine for that one. This is feeding Gravy as well, so I had a little dish in my arms, so she always had snacks when she was getting cuddles on my knee. And I had a little tub of water and some other snacks just off to the side as well. So I would alternate them every 15 minutes, so that she always had access to something, unless she told us specifically what she wanted. Yeah, that little face there. I'm not sure what. Actually, yeah, I think that might be Stargate again that we're watching in the background. Right, what we got next? Nice little close-up. And, oh, guess what? We're watching Stargate together again. Look at that cheeky little face. Yeah, that's fine for that one. Image 21. We only have a couple more to go. A little face. There we go. This was a like slightly larger box. Yeah, I think we'll just bring that down a bit more. There we go. Gravy modelling a scarf. Ooh, wrong button. Oops. I keep forgetting to press that. Getting a cuddle in the shed. Oh, and this is the baby. I'm going to try and find the actual. I'm not going to bother doing this one because this is the low resolution one. I'll have to dig out the proper one. And the final picture. And there we go. That is 128 images processed. Right, let's go back to the library module. What we're going to do is we're going to select all. We're then going to go export. We'll call it Gravy. Let's see, we want the file size to be no greater than 800 kilobytes. The long edge, we want that no greater than 3000. We want our stamp on it. And yeah, we want all the metadata preserved. Export. Give that a moment to process. Bring that down here. Hopefully there won't be any errors on any of these. It's nearly halfway through now. About 2/3 of the way now. Getting there. And there we have it. That batch exported. There is more, as I said, to go in there, but I'll have to actually dig them out. Let's see, should I have a look at that now, or should I just wrap up for the day? Here's some more pictures of the girls. That's not actually gravy, that's casserole. Actually, I don't think there's any pictures of gravy in this batch here. I'm sure it had a 17 in the date. What about this one? 17.5. So in here we have plenty speckles. We've got some barbel DQs. I don't think there's any gravy. Oh, is this gravy? It's gravy having a little, having herself a little bath. Oh, what's that one? I just scroll past it. Gravy sleeping. I think we will wrap up there for today. Processed a lot of pictures. What we got in this folder? Oh, hang on, there's some gravy in this one. Got a focus, of course. I think we've got like all the best ones. What we've got here? Look at that, pecking in the sun. I can spot. Oh, what's this one? Have we been in this one yet? Yeah, we've done that folder. One of these old product shoots might have finished with some chicken photos. Here's some of the unprocessed ones. I think, oh, the little robin. think that is where we will leave it for today. But we'll be back later with whatever it's called, opening Zelda tonight. But I think what we'll do now, though, is we will see if there is anywhere. I doubt there'll be anybody on. There's a few. I'll just throw you over to Dave Packman. Okay. So thanks for watching, everybody. We will do some more chicken streams, just with casserole in the garden, maybe, so we'll get some a day where it's not like horrendous wind. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.